How you doing, folks? Mr. D here again. Welcome to Numeracy lesson number 4. We're working on distance and pace and intensity. And so we're going to do a couple little formulas here for calculating pace. So example number 1, we're going to calculate our average pace. And so we're going to use the basic formula that pace is equal to distance, usually measured in kilometers or miles, divided by the time. And again, that's usually in hours. Okay. Usually we do kilometers per hour or miles per hour. So in this example, Jamie runs 5 kilometers in 30 minutes. So using this formula for pace, I've got 5 kilometers in the top, and I need to convert the 30 minutes into hours. So again, we do whatever the minutes are, divide by 60, and that gives us 0.5. So we plug in 0.5 hour. 5 divided by 0.5 comes out to 10, so it's 10 kilometers per hour. Okay? So another way we can use that formula, in example number 2, Leo biked 12 kilometers in 48 minutes. What's his average pace? So again, pace is distance divided by time. Our distance is 12 kilometers. But again, our time's in minutes. So I have to divide that by 60 to find out how many hours it is. And that comes up to 0.8. So now I plug in the 0.8. 12 divided by 0.8 actually comes out to a nice number. It comes out to 15 kilometers per hour. So you just got to make sure that you use the correct units when you do those formulas. So it's a little bit tricky to it. So next example, we're going to look at just say you're monitoring your distances on your training. So Emma walks at a constant pace. Every 10 minutes, she walks 1 kilometer. How far will she walk in 30 minutes? So again, I can still use the distance equal to, actually, I'm flipping this around. Distance is equal to pace times time. Okay? And so they tell us that she covers 1 kilometer, so her distance is 1, at some constant pace. I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to write pace times, and the time in this instance is 30 minutes. So I can actually do this in, I'm sorry, that was in 10 minutes, my bad. Every 10 minutes she does that. So I can actually keep it in minutes because they're going to give me how far will she walk in 30 minutes. So we can do everything in terms of minutes. And so I want to solve for pace, what her pace is. So pace is being multiplied by 10. So I'm going to do the opposite step, divide both sides by 10. That cancels out the 10 and tells me what my pace is. My pace is 1/10 or 0.1. So now I can do my distance is equal to 0.1 times the time. And they want to know what the distance is in 30 minutes. So I plug in 30, 0.1 times 30, which gives me 3 kilometers. So you basically have to figure out the pace, then go back and use that formula again. Okay? So let's look at another one. So on this one, Ben jogs a half a kilometer every 5 minutes. How far will he go in 25 minutes? Same idea, we figure out his pace. So distance is equal to pace times time. And so we're told he goes a half kilometer. So I've got 0.5 equal to the pace. And how long does it take him to do that? That takes him 5 minutes. And so in order to solve for pace, I got to divide both sides by 5. And 0.5 divided by 5 comes out to 0.1 again. So his pace is 0.1. So I go back into my formula again, go distance equal to 0.1 times time. And they want to know how far will he go in 25 minutes. So I plug in the 25. And that comes out to equal to 0.1 times 25. And that comes out to 2.5 kilometers. Okay. So that's basic relationship between pace and distance. Lastly, we might want to do a little unit conversion. So 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. So if I have 8 kilometers, then miles is equal to 1.6 kilometers. And I can plug in the 8 right here to get miles. So my miles are 1.6 times 8, which comes out to 12.8 kilometers. So being able to convert between those can be very helpful. And then finally, convert 10 miles to kilometers. So again, miles is equal to 1.6 times kilometers. And they tell us use a calculator to convert a conversion table. Students create their own conversion chart. So this time I'm given 10 miles. So I'm plugging that in right here. So I've got 10 equal to 1.6 kilometers. Kilometers is being multiplied by 1.6. So the opposite of multiply is divide by 1.6. 10 divided by 1.6 comes out to 6.25. And then lastly, monitoring cumulative distance. Mark runs 2 kilometers on Monday, 3.5 kilometers on Wednesday, 4 kilometers on Friday. What's his total time? Addition, right? So that just adds up to 9.5 kilometers. Again, you can use a spreadsheet template to set those up if you want. I hope these skills will help you when you're working on your plan. And you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.